So this is a pre-foreclosure checklist really for short sales. However, once you do your initial assessment, if it is a home that has equity in the home and it's not short, then it's business as usual. Time is of the essence. Get that property on the market so that it doesn't become short if it's close. If it is a short sale, you need to do the initial assessment and you just need to see what their motivation is and if they're going to work with you. Some people just want to give the home back. So if they do want to work with you, you need to obtain the letter of authorization from the homeowner. You need to collect all the financial data, the income, the expenses, the assets, the liabilities, collect all the necessary documents, the hardship letter, the financial statements, bank statements, pay stubs, preliminary title, all of that stuff. Do not do the hardship letter for them. We have created templates for you to give them. Then we go on to the property analysis and the listing. You need to conduct a CMA. Pull the title beforehand, work with your title rep, prepare the property for sale. But by the way, when you pull the title, you need to see where all the liens are and all that, and you should have already pulled that before talking to them, okay? So then you prepare to sell. You stage it, you talk to them about time is of the essence, you talk to them about curb appeal, keeping it clean because they wanna get the highest and best offer, right? So you get the cleaner to come in, maybe you talk to even a short sale negotiator to help you with that. Then you need to list the property. List it like you're marketing it like any other property, okay? Because the lenders want the highest amount of money and the highest offer, okay? So then you need to go market the property with an aggressive marketing plan, like do open houses, do broker caravans where the brokers come through and they look at it, do Facebook ads, do Craigslist ads, do just listings in the area, go into neighborhood groups and put the listing, do next door, do SOI, go to investors. And just remember that if it is a short sale, you have to put that in the MLS comments, okay? When the offers come in, you want to review the offers carefully. Obviously, the purchase price, the buyer's strength, and don't submit the offers before 2 weeks because the banks want to see activity. So even if you get an offer right away, wait 2 weeks. So you also need to communicate the nature and timelines of a short sale to all parties. So you need to have lender communication and you constantly need to be negotiating with the lenders. So this is a cumbersome process. So you need to submit the short sale package, a complete package. You need to maintain constant communication with the lender's loss mitigation department or short sale department. And you definitely need to be communicating frequently with the buyer's agent. A lot of times agents keep the buyer's agent out of the loop and they don't know what's going on, okay? But you need to negotiate the purchase price, which you should have already done, and seek an approval for a short sale, and then you just need to wait. But while you're waiting, you need to be communicating with them, okay? I highly recommend getting a transaction coordinator to help coordinate, the documents with the buyer's agent, the escrow, the title companies, so that you don't miss anything. And then they also need to ensure the short sale approval letter includes agreeable terms and protects the sellers from future liabilities, okay? So you need to have them help you manage the deadlines. So about the closing, you need to review the HUD-1 settlement statement for accuracy. You need to ensure that the seller understands the terms of the sale and potential tax implications. And ultimately just facilitate a very smooth closing and address last minute issues. You should have already addressed where they're going. Are they moving in with someone? Do they have to rent? And make sure that you are talking to them about those things. Obviously, you need to give them the documents for closing, but then give them other resources for credit repair and financial recovery post-sale. But more importantly, you have to make sure before you take this listing that you know where they're going and you inform them that the timeline is a longer timeline and that it isn't until just because you get a 30-day close from a buyer, right? A 30-day contract from a buyer doesn't mean that it's going to close in 30 days. Basically, you have to wait, and it could be months, sometimes weeks, before you get the short sale approval from the bank. Once you get the approval, then you let the buyers know when we get the approval, then we need you to have somewhere to go. Where are you going to go? You need to ask them if they're going to be renting. You know, if they're going to be renting, you have to start talking to them about applying for rentals now, because a lot of rentals want good credit, right? Before their credit is ruined, they need to have good credit, or they need to have a big down payment. And that's why, you know, assessing the property to find out, is it a short sale or is it a regular sale that's just behind on their payments? You know, either way, you have to act fast on these leads.